My content is intended for adult collectors of the product, not made for kids.
Hello everyone, don't worry, this is going to be a short review. Shout out to Mo from the WBO for any context and information. I really do appreciate it. So I'll compare it to the manga in a second, but essentially what's going on with Rashad is his goal is just becoming, I want to win. That's really what he's focusing on. He's very serious about that. Now, to contrast with the manga, now Basara dips. Because Basara is more like, he just wants to have fun. And he thinks Rashad is going a bit, I guess, too far. And that's why he wants to leave, which is similar to the manga, because Ilya was the same way, even though it was like just really a small cameo, where she left because Rashad was going too far. So it's kind of the same idea, but I do feel like the manga gives more build-up to this sort of change in character to Rashad, to where he's like so extreme in everything. And I feel like Rashad is way better written in the manga than it is in the anime. And the thing is, I like Rashad's design, I like Raphael. I think the actual how they handle the character, I'm not the biggest fan of. Now what they're essentially trying to do with this is this sort of exposition battle royale, which I guess is to cheer up Rashad. Oh, so anything else? Oh yeah, also it was reflecting on the fact that Bell changed Pain. And anything else about it? And he thought the battle was interesting. Okay, I'm just covering any ground, so yeah. So basically with this whole thing, it's literally just to cheer up Rashad. It's a battle royale, and I guess that's what they're setting up. Any other criticism I have is, like, for an example, Wakia. I feel like they could have just done a DB Wyvern. Like, they've literally, okay, you all know what, let's keep it real now. They did not have to do Prominent Valkyrie. As much as I like that release, we could have had DB, or you all know what, no, that release could have existed. But, you know, we have Atomic Dash, dude, just do DB Wyvern, please. Like, honestly, or just evolve Wyvern. I feel like Wakia at least deserves it, man. Like, he's just, like, put in this position, and it's like, come on, you know who that is? So, like, this whole tournament thing's like the cheer up Rashad or whatever, I guess, and, like, they have partners or whatever, I guess, and... Okay, and then after Shu's back for Volt, and Free and Louie vanish from existence, I guess. Then after Basara comes to challenge Bell. And this is kind of cool, because this is Basara being built up. You know, his growth throughout the season. He wants to grow and get stronger. That's been his goal. And even if he lost to Bell, it was fun to see him grow throughout this season. And he's probably one of my favorite, probably out of the new ones, he's probably my favorite, I would say. I like how he was developed. And then after, I guess, next week is going to be that Battle Royale or whatever. And, yeah. I think their overall thoughts on the season is, like, the manga does such a better job. They make Rashad set up properly. And I feel like the biggest issue, and it is true, it's that the anime is very much a decline in quality per season. I do think because they don't have as much time to work on it as they would typically, like with the original season when they had all that time to work on it, that... You know, over time, you will see a decline in the quality, a lot more animation errors than expected. This actually in DB has been extremely common to see a lot of animation errors and stuff, like days in high mode when they shouldn't be, and all this stuff. Or even, you know, just really just the writing itself, like, and, you know, the manga is not perfect either. There are some issues, like I think how they handled the gears, but I think for the story that the manga set up and how the relationship between Rashad and Bell and the themes that has, it's really strong. And the anime just feels so weak, and even with like an anime exclusive character, which is Pain, right? Who had such potential, had a good design, Phoenix was awesome, the battles for all of Pain were good, but the character itself just... There's no time to breathe, and there's no good pacing, which I feel is my biggest criticism, right? Like, I have enjoyed, at least even with GT, even though GT had basically kind of like a nothing really happened, but it had a good cast of characters and everything, and that's why I really like GT. I feel like GT was really good handling the characters, even, you know, the story itself was just kind of like whatever. And Sparking, it was kind of like, kind of the reverse. You know, where they kind of had the story going, but I don't think that all the characters were handled too well and everything. Some were, more than others, you know what I mean? And then after in DB, it's just like... Aside from the issues that GT had and onwards, which was just pacing issues, because they have to do 12 minutes, right? So for pacing, it's a lot harder to do because you essentially have to probably cut a lot, but I do think too is that they are wasting a lot of time with scenes. Like, I don't think they had to have so many gags in all the episodes, and some of that could have just been, not all, you could still keep them, but some of them could have been removed to give time to the characters. But I'd rather save this for a full video if I ever do on my thoughts on Dynamite Battle. You in the comment section, let me know your thoughts. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you think of the season? At the very least, I like the bays. The bays I like quite a bit. But, yeah, there's like so much to cover, and I don't want to do the episode review, so I'll probably save that for a future video. Anyways, the final arc, I'm not feeling it, to be honest. I think, to just cheer up RASHAD, essentially, it's kind of whatever. It's so boring. It's just, okay, I guess I hope the final battle was at least animated well. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.